flexing on these. I'm like Popeye on the spinach, double M, yeah, that's my team. The captain, I'm lieutenant, I'm the type can the men cast and grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new, she'll ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my head on my cut these. And I gotta make it back home, cause my mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. You, cause these Philly I bought with me, don't, no joke, no. All I know is when they come to me, I got young. I done did it. Every time I'm in that, I get to throwing 30 G's, but now I'm hanging out that drop head, I'm riding down on Collins. They let me earn back home, that young be wildin'. We young, we mobbin', like Batman and we're this two-door Maybach with my seat on reclining. I'm like, real wood up, real wood up. If you ain't about that game, then shut up. If you dip me in your rats, I get when you touch down in my hood. No, that tour life ain't good. Catch me down in MIA. At that heat game on wood. With that Puma life on my feet. Like that little engine I could. Boy, I slide down in your block. Bike on 12 o'clock. And they be throwing deuces on the same they watch. And I'm the king of my city cause I'm still calling them shots. And these lanes talking that the same that flop. I'm the same from First Street with them braids that lock. The same that came up and I had to wait for my spot. And he hating on me. Waiting on me, still on that hood. My Rolls Royce on E, they gon' remember me. I say remember me. So much money, your friends turn to your enemy. And when this beef, I turn my enemies. With them, they go for 40, ain't no tenant. Hold up, broke, turn rich. Love the game like Mitch. And if I leave you, they ain't done pretty. It was something about that rollie when it first touched my wrist. Had me feeling like that boy when he first touched that. I'm gone.
Welcome, everyone, to the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's the home of the Timberwolves, where we're broadcasting from live today. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Here's Podziemski. No good from outside. The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it, Brent, his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
He's got a clear path.
Yeah, I know you want to focus on the shooting with Steph, but man, he's going to make plays too.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. To the wing right side. Pass to Randle. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
And here is Butler. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Green, the screen. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Again, Golden State.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Out to Edwards. Oh, good on the three.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to McDaniels. Gobert down low. And finished off by Gobert.
And the slam. If Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Bobbed up there for Green. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards with it. Butler.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
To the right side. Back to Butler. Pass to Podziemski. Clock at 6. Outside for Curry. His three-pointers off the mark. Minnesota in the lead. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Right side, Green. Pass to Curry. The kick outside to Butler. It's stolen by Randall. Conley with it. Now here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Curry with it. Now defended by Randall. Back to Curry. And he converts the layup. Curry's got 6 points.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And Randall throws it down.
Well, Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
They set the pick. Butler goes in, and he banks in the layup.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Shot left block. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Conley's shot is off. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round. 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Here's Edwards. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the and-one opportunity.
It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Edwards drives in, and that one good. 11 points for Anthony Edwards.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
Bucket is good. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Gobert. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. 8 points for him.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Outside Curry. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
He can score on you in bunches. Curry doing it all in this one.
Outside Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. From deep. Warriors with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough openings to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them, but not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Curry with it. Now defended by Randall. Can't hit from in close. Here's Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jimmy Butler. And, Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And the Warriors miss again.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Gobert can't hit. The Warriors trailing. Jackson Davis with it. Still without a basket. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Nailed from three-point land.
Wow, Hield has a beautiful release on his shot right there. Just barely off of his fingertips and buttery soft.
Back to Conley. Outside for Randall. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Butler with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. And he gets the bucket.
Jimmy B doing his work there, challenging in the lane.
Back to Conley. And it's blocked. And it's the Warriors on the break. Hield with the bucket.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Now here's Edwards. 12 points for him. And finished off by Gobert.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's the screen. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Blows the alley-oop jam.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Warriors leading by 4. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Pass to Kuminga. Going inside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, people don't always talk about Jimmy Butler, the playmaker.
Randall from outside. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul. Here's DiVincenzo. He has yet to score. Pass to Alexander Walker. Sinks the three-pointer.
Donte DiVincenzo with a real nice team first play.
Warriors leading by 5. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Unloads from 13. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. Now Payton. Now Hield. He has 6. Pass to Butler. Shakes him. Julius Randle with the rebound.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim. He just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
And stolen by Payton. Good chance here for Hield. And the Warriors miss again.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And he drives in. And the wide open shot from Reed. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Shoots the 3. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Reed. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Back to McDaniel. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 5 on the clock. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Hield. 3-pointer. Gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries. It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantage of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
And Looney sends it back. Kuminga goes in. All right, Brent, quick. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
Count that one.
And even when under duress, Edwards stays calm, which is what allows him to still score on tough defense.
You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Clark outside. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. And it's Looney with the rebound. The Warriors leading. Inside. And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Now here's Edwards. He's got 14. Pass to Reed. Three-pointer, Hield. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the inside. And stolen by Payton. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Edwards with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Lets it go from deep. Edwards cashing in from outside.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
On the wing, Hield. 9 points in the game so far. And the Warriors miss again. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Clark. Back to McDaniel. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And it's been an exciting game. Both teams really fighting this one out.
Down low. Outside for Curry. It's stolen by Edwards. Jumps up. Edwards careening his way to the rim.
And you cannot deny Edwards' pure speed, running the floor like a man on a mission.
Curry with the bucket.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's McDaniels. Can't connect from short range. Pass to Curry. Takes the three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Now, Alexander Walker. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. Golden State moving it around. Curry on the wing. He's looking for Looney and finds him. They double-team Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
And the spacing right there for Buddy Hield allows him to get that shot off. You just can't give him that kind of space or he's going to hurt you.
Oh, here's Edwards. 19 points in the game.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Here's Kuminga. Curry looking around. Here's the teardrop. And it's good on the way in. Curry's got 20.
Those floaters, boy, they really demoralize the defense. Here's the thing. Steph knows it.
Looking to end the run. And that one's good by Clark.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46 and 36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Over in the corner, Kuminga. Outside Curry. Stolen by McDaniels. Driving, it's Edwards. And it's Curry with the rebound. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Warriors getting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Now here's Curry. 21 points in the game. Shot from free throw range. And the jumper is on the mark. He's got 23.
Well, the D has to pressure Curry at all times. You can't let him shake free for a jumper.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Butler. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
6 to shoot. Three-pointer, Hield. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to McDaniels. Over in the corner, Randall. Outside, Edwards. Fires the three. It's stolen by Green. To the paint. And it's Podziemski in the corner. No good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 6. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Randall. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. The Warriors pull it in. The Warriors have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And that one misses.
And Hield is a player who you love to see take trips to the free throw line, as consistent as he is there.
Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Podziemski. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Podziemski's got 5 now.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
The offensive rebound. Can't hit that one. And it's the Warriors' ball. And it's Hield off the drive. And it's Butler missing. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Can't say I expected Julius on that particular play to pull up because he had the lane, but that was smooth.
Back to Butler. They kick out to Hield. Fires for 3. The shot by Podziemski, no good. And finished off by Edwards.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let it.
Hield from outside. It's good from long range. Hield's got 9 points in the quarter.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Randall. He has 5. Gobert the screen. Randall with the ball. Now Green defending. And finished off by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Moody. The kick outside to Butler. Minnesota with the rebound. 1:24 left in the first half of the game. Here's Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates. You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And Jimmy Butler put together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
Yeah, you don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, and with Jimmy putting up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks. Guy earned the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. What a run. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
Payton in the corner. Here's Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Jimmy Butler and his energy is something that is infectious for his team. He gets his squad so energized to work through the toughest moments of the game.
The 9-foot shot. Edwards looking it over. Strong move inside by Edwards.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Heat misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Over to the wing. Out to Edwards. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good. Edwards got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. Outside, Payton. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Gets it off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 2. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
67.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here is Conley for the lead. Podziemski grabs the board.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Oh, the power on that throw-down.
Unreal. That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler. There's serious elevation.
Picked by Randall. Out to the wing. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Warriors leading. It's tipped. Back to Podziemski. Three-pointer, Butler. The shot by Curry, no good. And so it's Minnesota with it. To the inside. The layup off target.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So we'll see Stephen Curry go to the line right here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The Warriors have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Oh, trying for it. It's stolen by Gobert. And it's Conley penetrating. Lays it up off the glass.
It's always a positive thing for this offense when Conley puts pressure on him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Post.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Outside Curry. Fires it up. Rebound Minnesota. Edwards. Oh!
Goodness. Well, that's awareness there from Randall. He keeps an eye out for his open teammate.
To the paint. Outside Kuminga. Here's Curry. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Conley. And Curry pulls it down. One-on-one fast break. Three-pointer Hield. Hits it from three-point range. Hield's got 18 points. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Got a piece of it. Right side Curry. Now Butler. Edwards defending. Back to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Releases from 15. And Post gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
In the corner, it's Hield. Back to Curry. Gobert pulls it in.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right.
Oh, come on. And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Substitution. And the Timberwolves with possession. They lead by 1. Oh, Edwards!
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Outside, Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
You know, this team spaces the floor so well, and Draymond Green, if he's selective, can be somebody who can operate at the three-point line.
Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And man, Gobert is on a tear right now. Keep going to the hot hand.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his third foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's Curry. 26 points for him. Gobert with the block. It's Edwards on the wing. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Pass to Butler. Minnesota with the rebound. Outside Edwards. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Edwards can't hit. The Warriors trailing. Outside Curry. Out to Payton. Pass to Podziemski. Clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Back to Curry. No one near him. And another basket for Golden State.
Curry doing it again with the quickest releases we've ever seen.
With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age, and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can. That's a clever attack from Curry, just finding an angle. Gets around the defender towards the basket.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Timberwolves have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. That free throw good from Randall. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Both free throws good from Randall. Brent, when I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders and the very capable ones of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Now McDaniels. Off target with his three. Here's Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, happen.
And Edwards drops them both.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Here's Curry. 37 points for him. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there, and what skill to knock it down.
Outside Edwards. Fires from deep. Green with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Pass to Curry. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Poke loose. It's taken away by Payton. Green with the ball. Out defended by Randall.
Yeah, we know he's undersized for the position, but Draymond Green does the work of several men, including how he forces the D that time to foul.
Brent, Draymond Green's resume speaks for itself. What's he do, though, that we may not see or appreciate?
Well, Kevin, Draymond Green does such a great job of being a connector and communicator defensively. It is remarkable the way that he can impact every position on the floor by the way he uses both his position and his voice. Forget about the offense. Draymond takes on the challenge every night defensively, and that makes him elite.
Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And now just a 4-point Warrior lead. Top of the key, Payton. Some nice passing by Golden State. Good on the triple. Curry's got 43 points.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guys. Here's DiVincenzo. Takes it inside. And Reed throws it down.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
Outside Curry.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Well, Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
And the basket by Payton.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Hands it from downtown. Randall's got 12 points in just the second half.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Over in the corner, Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. It's Curry outside. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Reed. Randall outside. Here's DiVincenzo. Clark outside. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Here's Kuminga. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Julius Randle picks one up. No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 4-point game. Connects from 3-point range.
DiVincenzo knocking down shots like this is going to help everybody get the space they need.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And he knocks down the first one.
For DiVincenzo coming into the league, wanting to prove that he belongs, he's done more than that. It's about building his confidence now.
It's a close game here in Minnesota. Now here's Hield. He's got 18. And Curry has it in the corner. Over Clark. No good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Inside. Stolen by Reed. Tipped away. And stolen by Payton. And here we go. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Basket good.
Yeah, all those things that Steph does before the game, and you think there's no way he's pulling those off in the game. Guess what? He's pulling them off in the game.
And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Minot. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors leading by 4. Outside Curry. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
Curry, not one of those guards who shrinks when he gets inside.
And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Payton. Golden State moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Curry outside. Tries again. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Warriors making a change here. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Edwards. Pass to Minot. Out to Edwards. The 3. The Warriors pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the wing on the left. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Here's Santos. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trailed by 6. DiVincenzo with it. Pass to Reed. To end the cold streak. Drops in the tray.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's Curry. And that's good off the glass that time. Curry's got 52 points.
Steph Curry has amazing confidence in his shooting ability, and why not?
And the Warriors making a change here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe, the D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Back to Looney. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Curry. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside, Edwards. It's good. This game is all even. Edwards got 50 points.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Pass to Minot. A miss that time. Would have put him up. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
From down in the low post, it goes.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Back to Kuminga. Pass to Curry. Gobert with the block. Left side, Edwards. Oh,
aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
Down low. Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Back to Looney. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Curry. Launches a 3. It's Clark with the rebound. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Minot. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
From deep three-point land to take the lead. Rebound, Minnesota. Randall left side. Here's Edwards. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Warriors trailing to the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Pass to Clark. Right wing. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Butler to the middle. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Now here's DiVincenzo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
There's another level to DiVincenzo's game, and it starts to happen when he attacks like that.
And he sinks the second.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Edwards. to the paint. And finished off by Gobert.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Here's Curry. Comes up empty down low. Timberwolves leading by 3. Pass to Clark. Gobert with it. Back to Randall. Warriors with the rebound. It's Curry outside. It's not going to go for him.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the basket by Edwards.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The lead is 2. And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Warriors trail by 3. Outside, Green. Out to the right wing. Ball stolen. Inside. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And how about the commitment from Edwards? Refusing to give up on that play.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Edwards drops them both. Warriors trail by 5. Down low. Pass to Podziemski. Now Curry. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit. In the corner, Moody with it. Outside Curry. The 3. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance. I'm not sure who is supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Launches it. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Curry, good.
That's a terrific pass right there by Jimmy Butler. Just wants to win.
Pass to McDaniels. Conley with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Back to Curry. Stolen by Michael Conley. Got a piece of it. And here's Edwards, guarded by Curry. And there's the call on Curry. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game here. Here's Curry with the 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors. .116 left in the game. Edwards. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. It's tipped and stolen by Butler. Pass to Curry. .43 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Edwards. Up and in on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Reed. McDaniels with the ball. Here's Edwards. And slam dunk by Gobert. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A confident win in one.